Oh, good afternoon. um, I had to wake up. I went to bed pretty late and um, had to wake up to take my mom to one of her doctor's visits, and so I had to just kind of get dressed real quick. And in fact, I'm still wearing everything I wore from yesterday because I just jumped into my jeans and took off because my alarm didn't go off and she needed to be there in like 10 20 minutes. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna go back home after this and either sleep or get ready for the day, one of the two. But it's kind of I don't have any real big plans today, but I was up late last night working with that cell phone stuff because I'm really enjoying learning all that so I can put together this project. Um, and again, I love learning how everything works and getting it to learning how to use it and some of the bugs that there is and stuff that I need to fix, stuff like that. Definitely some of the more of the more, more of the more. Well, you can tell I'm not quite all awake. It's definitely along the lines of the stuff that I love to do. So probably work on that a lot today. I got my writers meeting tonight, and so it's an okay day. But I will chat with you a little bit later. Well, it is 1:42 in the morning. Not sure. I'm not really tired, but I've been staying up later and later, and probably not the best idea. Um, so today went okay. It wasn't, nothing to write home about, I guess. I um, took my mom to her doctor visit, and then after that, I got together. I found some of my old poems, and I put them together for the writers' meeting. And then at the writers' meeting, I got to listen to some good stories, and there was um, they got to critique my poems, and a lot of them, is writing from 2005, and it's amazing how much I've improved in my writing since then. Because some of them, as I'm reading them out loud, I'm like, nope, nope, no, just ignore that. That's horrible. um, and if I don't know where um, my uh, bag is. I have the poems in there, but maybe I'll read them tomorrow or something. Read one or two. Um, but it is, it's nice to be around people that want your opinion and give you theirs. And I think the writers groups, it's a good bunch of people. We've got some regulars and some new people that show up every once in a while, and it's good to hear different opinions on your writing because it gives you a, you can take certain things and learn from it, and there's other things that you just it's good to hear, but you disagree, and that's the thing about criticism and critiquing and stuff like that is you've got to um, take into consideration what people say, but there's certain things you can't take to heart, and there's certain things that it's a good idea to listen to. um, and there's certain things that um, just they don't make sense for your story, um, and they might make sense for that person, but they don't make sense for you. Um, I've always really enjoyed the critiquing and the um, criticism and the knowledge that I've gotten from it. Um, and I mean, there's some things people said that is frustrating to hear, but it was either I needed to hear it or um, it was just that particular person's opinion. Um, I mean, today wasn't as old poems, and I got some pretty good advice on them, and it was nice just to have kind of fun sharing some old stuff that I wrote, because I'm not a poet. I like writing poetry every once in a while because it just helps me, you know, express some feelings or whatever. Um, but I like to focus more on the children's book and some of the adult fiction as more of a professional thing. The poetry's just fun here and there, and some of it's kind of stupid, some of it's pretty good. Other ones are just, I'd read it, But that was my day. Tonight I've been sitting here watching MASH, doing a little Netflix marathon thing. I've been going through the seasons a lot here lately, like 2 or 3 episodes a night. Um, but it's been, tonight is, I don't know what's wrong. I'm really, like, just kind of blah tonight. It's not horrible. I'm not depressed or anything. It's just kind of a night after everything. The days seem to go by pretty fast, and here I am, getting ready for bed, and it just doesn't feel like I did a lot today. But I did do a few things, and some things that are important to what I'm trying to do. So it just, one of those days that just kind of flew by. I didn't really realize that the time was passing by that fast. But we'll chat with you all tomorrow.